Who that nation, what it do? Just stopping through in the sports world today and giving my takeaways from this Los Angeles Lakers loss, and more so to dive in deep to dive deeper into what I want to discuss. I want to discuss the title: how bad is Russell Westbrook for the Lakers? Well, from what I'm seeing, Russell Westbrook is gonna have games where he looks good with the Lakers, where he gets 27 like he did the other day, where he gets the triple-double and they win games. On those days, Laker fans are gonna celebrate having Russell Westbrook, and hell, they might even get all the way to the championship, because this is a gamble, so this is a live or die with Russell Westbrook type of situation. Now, I want to say that my whole life that I've always looked at Russell Westbrook as a dominant NBA player, and perhaps now that I'm getting older, that I can see life for what it is, and perhaps Russell Westbrook is getting a little older himself and is not nearly as explosive as he once was when he played for the Oklahoma City Thunder, or even with the Rockets. He didn't start to lose it until he got with the Wizards. Once he was with Washington, it seemed like he was starting to go downhill. So with that being said, I kind of was mesmerized, for the entire career of Russell Westbrook. I was just mesmerized by his freakish athletic ability. So with him being able to be that explosive, you kind of overlook his flaws, which is the same flaws, which is the reason why Kevin Durant left and went to Oklahoma City Thunder. Now, with that being said, if you look at how things have transpired so far in this short little window that we've seen for the Lakers, what I see is the same thing I've seen happen for every person that I've seen come and join the Los Angeles Lakers or the Cleveland Cavaliers. Whoever is good and has been a somebody at this point, at some point in time in their career in the NBA, i.e. Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose went to Cleveland to play with LeBron and was a shell of himself and did not start to come back to looking good until he got away from Cleveland. Once he got away, he started balling again. And I want to also say he was starting to ball when he was with the Knicks, but when he went to the Cavaliers, that's when he went down. But now he's back to full form. So you look at D Wade, he was with LeBron at Cleveland, and then when he went back to Miami, he ended up flourishing again and helping them develop their younger players. So what I'm saying is, going to play with LeBron, it's a funnel, and what you're seeing on the screen, Carmelo, he's gonna be fine because he can come in when LeBron's on the bench, and it's not like he even plays with LeBron. It's not like they're on the same team and they practice together, they in the same locker room, but they don't play. It's not like they play with each other. And if they do, then LeBron's resting in those minutes on the court, meaning he's okay, go ahead, you shoot, Melo, I'm gonna catch a break, I'm gonna catch a breath. But to shift my gears back to Russell Westbrook, as I said, I was mesmerized by his athletic ability. So with that being said, it covered up his flaws, and it covered up me seeing him for what he really is, which is a person who lacks basketball IQ. And that's being realistic. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's proved it over and over again. He knows how to play the game because he's been playing the game since he was a kid. But like in key moments when you need to think and not like have everything going so fast, because all of these players that we watch on TV on these NBA teams, at some point in time the game started to slow down to them, to the point where they could see like the court, or they can see like what they need to do, and they're able to think things through that happen in a short span of, like it happens in 3 seconds, but they able to make a clutch decision in those 3 seconds that will determine the outcome of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, so Russell Westbrook, he does not have that. He doesn't have that, and he lacks judgment. So one thing I wanted to show in these highlights that we see right here is Russell Westbrook. We have a 2-point game, and where the arrow key is, he's gonna come over here with a dart, and then he's gonna leave him wide open for the layup. It's things like that is what I'm talking about with Russell. And it's the Lakers, when they watch the film, it's scary because you want leaders on the team to say, hey Russ, man, you don't need to be doing those type of shots right now. You don't need to be doing these wild passes, because it was another play. I think it's like, I don't know where it happened at, but was it right there? Yeah, it was right here. Okay, so this is in clutch moments where all they need is a point guard, because this is what they brought him here to do. They need a point guard to get the play set up so they can get a efficient shot. That's the job of a point guard. But Russell Westbrook, he loses his train of thought in these type of situations, and just if I roll the footage, you're gonna see he loses his thought. Look at that. This is deflating. You have 2 future Hall of Famers right over here, in Carmelo Anthony and Anthony Davis. Now, Carmelo's a little bit more on the downside of his career, maybe a lot more, but he's still playing pretty efficient. And Anthony Davis is in the prime of his career. Russell Westbrook is no longer in no type of situation where it's required for him to do anything crazy to win a ball game. All he has to do in this situation is slow down and set his team up for a good shot. He's surrounded. If you look at it, it's Russell Westbrook, and on the perimeter he has 4 players outside of the 3-point line. He's got Avery Bradley over there in the corner, and like I said, Carmelo, Anthony Davis, and this kid Reeves, who's been playing phenomenal. But they all have shown that they can hit the 3 ball this season. He's surrounded by shooters. There's no reason for him to push the ball and create a turnover. Look at everybody's body language after that. Everybody's deflated. Even the crowd's deflated. Everybody's deflated. And he knows it. He knows, like Russell Westbrook, he used to look proud in the face, but right here, this is something he's been stressed out about. Like, he thinks about when he's at home, and he's lacking confidence in his shooting. He hits a couple threes throughout the game to say, hey, I can hit the 3. But does he have the confidence in himself to hit the game-winning three? No, he does not. Well, that's my take. Is Russell Westbrook bad for the Lakers right now? Right now, yeah, he is. But possibly they could get this figured out in the next 20 games, 25 to 30 games, before they have to go to the playoffs or the trade deadline or whatever. But I don't think that he will get traded this season. But you know, it is a Laker team led by LeBron James. So you know, if it ain't working, he'll trade the whole roster to get to the playoffs, bro. I've seen that happen. And just ask Cleveland if they know all about it. Even the Lakers, we know about it more recently. So, yeah. If there's anything else y'all want to see me react to, let me know down in the comments. Make sure y'all let me know what y'all think about the content I was just talking about. Also, hit the thumbs up, subscribe. Till next time I'm out. Peace.